This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Tackle made after a big game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Going again on 2nd and 10. Hunt over the middle. It's McCulley. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Wolverines! Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Oregon's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
To throw, it's Moore. Good throw, complete to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Looks right for a quick completion. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Michigan offense back out on the field. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here's the second down play. Give it to the back again. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Graham down the middle. It's McCullough. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. First down and 10 now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up for the first down at the 41. The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. Offense on the field is fourth down and 9. From the shotgun, drops back. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Pulls it in. It's low. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A completion makes it second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press takes it deep, but now brings up 4th down. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. He's in the clear. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. 1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
That is a tough play to make by this defender. Usually the slant route is the go route for an easy completion, but not this time. The defender does his job and bats that ball away.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Dropping back. It's Moore. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Now here he goes.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
First and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Trying to run it. It's Hughes. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. Not a pass rush against home. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become
looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance with their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Ducks will have to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. On the ground, it's Haynes. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already
he's in the clear. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. The Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling. Trying to run, it's Haynes. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The offense with poor field position, backed up inside their own 10. To the air, it's Moore. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense,
got a man. Catch made. Big play. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks into the clear. Taken out, but not before he makes the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Here he goes. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack. These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, when he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Bringing pressure. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and it's intercepted. He went way up to grab that.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Try and muscle for the 1st down. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Working clock with the ground game. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass, it's Moore. Pulls it in, it's Moore. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. So the offense calls a timeout here as they're forced to the half.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's low.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. Catch made on the out route. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I'd love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up
fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And he's back to throw again on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they...
Touchdown, Wolverines! They are pouring it on now. Well, the defense has had no answer to this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball. And I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back. It's Moore. Catch made on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourself themselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.